Don said, "Hey, kitten, your flower opened." It looked like it was about to open yesterday. Obviously, this is the first one I've seen. Slaty, what you doing, honey? You're not in trouble. Very pretty. Super pretty. Lots more to come too, so that's great. It's very pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's huge. And that's a big old hibiscus looking thing.
Yep.
It's supposed to rain today. I don't even know if it's worth uncovering it.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
We'll have to look at the radar and see.
Not super bad out here right now.
No, if it wasn't going to rain, we could tolerate it.
Yeah, well, if your husband was the get up and go type,
we could probably get in 4 hours right now. I'm ready. Let me slam that coffee down. Hey, Tux. Hey, buddy. 1 minute it's sunny and hot, and the next minute it looks like it might rain, and we're just going to do what we can do.
that's all we're going to do.
Be nice if we could get the metal down on the floor with the silicone underneath it before we have to cover things back up with a tarp.
It would be good that the silicone has a chance to set before it gets wet.
Yep. Not my OCD, but Don's OCD says trim up these washers so that little tab's not there. So I have that very fun and entertaining task.
She's really good at it too.
Don and I are headed to Walmart. The silicone caulk we had is hard. It was unopened, but it's hard. So we need to pick some up to do the project correctly. And there are 1 or 2 other things I need from Walmart, so that'll work. Well, that's good fortune. The dump truck is turning. He had a pretty good sized load. Yeah, the sky is just all over the place. 1 minute it's kind of sunny, and then the next minute it looks pretty ominous, like it's gonna rain. Who knows? I was gonna have to head to Walmart tomorrow to get a couple of grocery items, because I don't plan to go to Whole Foods until next week. And so I'll just grab those items while I'm grabbing the caulk. Still shortages of cleaning supplies. It's really hard to believe that we haven't fixed that yet. Let me take a look at the toilet tissue aisle. We still have toilet tissue. Have not had to buy toilet tissue, but I'm getting to the point where if I happen to see the stuff that I usually buy, I probably just pick up one. Not a ton, but one. But no, they don't have any Cottonelle. They do have toilet tissue though. So I did get everything I needed: cream, watermelon, silicone, Allegra. Like I said, everything I needed. I'm looking to see if the Encore azaleas happen to be on sale. And they are marked down. $6 off on the big one. Let me see if there are, well, I don't want 1 gallon. But if they had 3 gallon, I would go for that. I would say that they have sold the 3-gallon ones, which I don't blame people. If I came in here and spotted them, I would agree. I'm sure I'm not the only person hoping they were going to get marked down. That cloud up there in front of us is looking a bit ominous, I have to say. Hopefully we'll get home before then. It's not so much that Ruby's totally clean and we would be mortified if she got rainwater on her, but when Ruby gets rainwater on her and we pull into the garage, then we got the garage floor is wet, and it's just, you know, it spirals. It spirals.
Right.
A wild turkey on the driveway. Wow. Now he's off to the side now, so just go down and roll your window down and go slow. Oh, I think he's gonna, but you know where usually when we see one, we see more than one. Oh yeah, they're all over the place over here.
Yeah, little ones.
Yep. I would say, wow. Stop. Wow. I think that's the closest we've ever gotten. Just stop.
Another big one over here.
Okay, you can go forward. I'm sure you were trying your best to line me up even though I couldn't tell. Oh yeah. I see. Well, way super cool.
If you have an electric car, you can sneak up on wild turkeys.
Well, it is considerably quieter, and the air conditioner's not working too hard right now, so it wasn't loud either.
Yeah.
Well, look at who's comfy cozy. We got everything unloaded, and it looks like the rain went just south, and maybe we've got a couple-hour window to work, so we're gonna get busy. I hear them on the roof over there, and I see some activity, and the tarp appears to be off. Well, since they're out there, like us, I hope they get to do what they're wanting to do this afternoon without getting rained out. That's not necessarily the spot where it's going, but there's the spirea, which has got, this one's purple. I guess this other one here was albelia, and I was confused a while ago. And this is the nice encore azalea I got, which is a pinkish autumn. Let's see, what did it said? Autumn Carnival? Yeah, I think that's what it says. Anyway, it's pink and it's big and it looks plenty healthy. So this is what I'm talking about with ants here this year. The other day, right after we got the wood for the floor screwed down and we were finishing up for the day, I felt this horrible sting up near my right knee. And of course I rolled my blue jeans up, and I had 4 ant bites, and I saw one ant up there, so I guess he got me 4 times. And my knee wasn't swollen up as bad as my hand was a month ago, but it was swollen pretty bad. And I don't even think those are fire ants. They're just some sort of ant, and I'm just really allergic to every bug bite on the planet. And I try to leave them alone, but they don't want to leave me alone. So Dawn insists now that if I come out here, I put DEET on my Crocs and the bottoms of my blue jeans. Don't have to put it on me, but I have to put it on my Crocs and my blue jeans, because you know, when I get bit and I'm in a bad mood and I'm hurting, it, you know, it's hard on him to see me that way. So, and it's probably hard on him a little bit to put up with me that way. So, and one of the cats has given me some poison ivy on my upper, we'll call it my upper right leg. Yeah, and it's about the size of a baseball now, the area, the little round spot. So that's just grand too. I hate itching. I will be getting the shingles vaccine when I'm the right age for it, because my grandmother suffered with shingles horribly, my mother's mother, and I just have to suspect that that's just going to be my lot in life, and I don't think I can take it. So I don't like vaccines. I'm just really like scared, but I will be taking the shingles vaccine. There will be no doubt. So Don has determined that silicone caulk is really not any fun. He already sort of knew that, but his feeling about it has been strengthened here. Well, Tux had him a little walkabout, and then he settled in the king position over here. That's my good boy. So all the floor pieces are down, the silicone underneath them, things are square, leveled, measured, all that good stuff.
Well, that's what I'm calling it. All that. Everything she said was my intent.
Right.
I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna bet my life on it.
Right. We don't have enough time to put it up tonight, and it's looking like it's gonna rain again. So we're gonna let the silicone dry. We're gonna cover it with a tarp. Thanks for showing me your butt.
You're welcome.
I love it when he does that. We're gonna cover it up for tonight, and either tomorrow or Friday put it up. Friday's looking like a rain-free day, so. Well, the mailman needs to get here. He's bringing presents today, and he's not coming. Neither has the UPS guy.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, I need my stuff. Don't they know we got things to do?
That's right. They're hurting my kitten's productivity.
That's right.
And that means it just goes downhill to me.
Aw, come on now.
Oh, she's good. She keeps me busy.
I'd like to keep you busy. If he'd bring the Ring spotlight cam,
Yeah,
that would.
putting that up today.
Yep. We had a UPS driver that didn't come down the driveway, was backing in, and you know, I don't want him up here on the front porch. And Donnie went down and greeted her. It sounded like a her, and got the box. I'm sure he told her there's room to turn around up here. So UPS delivered the Ring spotlight cam. This is the wired version. Apparently we got a really good deal on it because it was $40 off, and they included a free Echo Show 5. And they've both arrived now. They didn't come together. And now I checked on Amazon and it's back up $40, and you don't get the free Show 5. So that was a pretty darn good deal. This is going to go out in the front porch. We have a camera out there. This is going to replace that camera. I like this one. It has a siren included, so you can scare the living bejesus out of somebody if you need to. And we haven't been having no trouble. But I really wanted a camera out in the front porch that I could, that was Wi-Fi connected. So, probably tomorrow, certainly by the end of the weekend, one of those days, we will wire it up and talk about it. I think we already have the wire where we want to put this, so I don't think there's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a big job, but never say never. You're not unboxing my present without me, are you?
No, I just took them out of the shipping.
Oh, there was a lot more than just the present. There was other presents too, huh? Okay. Thought I was getting left behind.
Yeah, I got Legos and other stuff.
Okay. Well, don't shake it. It's got a battery in it.
Well, it's supposed to be portable.
Well, this is true. I'm sure it can handle some level of shaking.
Let's see. Well, I wouldn't call it stress-free packaging, but it wasn't too bad. It does seem to be packed very well. Oh, it says thank you. Ooh.
So some people get a Jackery. That's like the name brand. But this is a BALDR. Well, at least BALDR. That's how we're pronouncing it.
Yeah, it's got a little handle that folds, which is what I like, and it has.
Okay, so tell them what it is. It's a portable battery. I'm calling it my own personal power outage charging station. It'll power my MacBook.
It has a 300-watt pure sine wave inverter in it, which is enough for a MacBook. It has a wireless charging
on top.
It has a nice little handle that folds and gets out of the way. That's what I actually liked about it.
Yeah, the Jackery one is fixed, right? It's got a light if you're at the campground.
It can do USB.
Or A or C.
That's right. And it has a 24, and these can be hooked together to make 24 volts.
And you can charge it from the car 12 volt.
That's right. I'm sorry.
So if we were out in the Tesla, we could recharge it from the car.
Or from AC. That's right.
Yeah. So, well, it looks like it's at 30%. Let's see if your phone will charge if you set it on top.
Okay. Well,
yeah, grab your phone.
I don't exactly know how to operate.
Powered it on.
Oh, I don't have wireless charging on my phone.
You don't, just Johnny's phone?
It's just Johnny's phone.
Well, maybe we can ask Johnny to go get his.
Yeah, mine's a Pixel 3a, doesn't have wireless charging.
Okay. All right, so we took my phone out of the case.
There it,
Ooh, it's charging.
Mm-hmm.
Way cool. Now, Dawn ordered a USB. No, you ordered, what did you order? You ordered something for the 12 volt
Yeah.
that takes a USB-C cable.
It takes a 12 volt to USB-C. It does a 30 watt USB-C and an 18 watt USB-C. So it can fast charge phones at 18 watts, which is what Johnny's phone and my chip phone can do. And it will actually charge a lid closed MacBook.
Right, you can't use the MacBook
Can't
while
use
charging it, but you can charge it if the lid's closed.
That's right, off of the 12 volt. So we can charge the MacBook she can run the MacBook and charge the MacBook simultaneously off the AC. Using the 12 volt adapter that I have, and it's just not here yet, she could charge it. And then as you go down the road, you plug this into your cigarette lighter and you plug it in right here, and you can charge it from your cigarette outlet, like in the back of the Ruby has this in the rear, so we could put this in the back of Ruby and plug this
charge
in
it going
charge
down
it
the road so we be ready at our next
That's right.
spot.
And it has, as I said, it'll do from solar.
Yeah, the solar is probably a future investment. The solar panels are their own expensive thing, but you can use them with a bunch of stuff, not just the one device or
Well,
this.
there was a comment. Somebody said the two 12 outlets can be wired in series for 24 volts. And that's important because a lot of these tractor trailers use 24 volts. And the new chargers for the tractor trailers is more powerful because the voltage is higher. So at some point, you might be able to get like a 60 watt because the 12 volts are good for like 5 amps a piece or something like that. So that's 12 volts. Yeah, it's 10 amps. It can actually split it. So anyway, it had a nice little feature in the future that uses 24 volts. Not that anything we have right now uses 24 volts, but you know, someday.
Let me go get my MacBook and the little charging brick, and let's just see what it does.
It's pretty low, but you can try. The light for you?
That would make a good campsite light. All right, let me plug it in. Help me out. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell if there's a little charging symbol in the thing down there?
It's not currently charging.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know exactly. Oh, we got to do this.
We do?
Yeah,
Oh, yep, I heard it. It is now charging. You can see
Yep.
the little lightning bolt symbol. Plus, we heard it start charging. It made the little noise too.
I have a question.
So let's see. It's showing that it's pulling 13 watts. I think down there, 12 watts.
Sounds a little high. I'll lower
11 now. In the front,
I
there's
don't have my
there's
glass.
15. There's a little readout there in the front that I think it's showing what it's pulling. AC on 11 watts is what it says.
That ain't very much.
AC on 12. Well, my computer's fully charged right now, so it's basically running it and keeping it topped off. But it's, you know, my battery, I had it plugged in. It's not wound down.
Yeah, okay.
So it's fluctuating a little bit, but I guess it's showing you what you're pulling.
Yeah, I agree that it's 14 watts there. I agree with that.
It was spent between 11 and 15. So, all right. Well, it's definitely charging the MacBook. I mean, I'd have to, like, you know, do my nightly video plugged into it or something if it was powered up to, like, totally see how much it would or wouldn't deplete it. But pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So what's really nice about Ruby, and I think the Model Y has it too. Is,
Yeah, there's your 12 volt in the back.
So we're gonna plug it in to the 12 volt outlet in the back here. You can see what it charges at. So out here it's charging at 51 watts.
52 now, so it's going back and forth.
In the house, on the little AC adapter, it was also charging at 52 watts. So this is a 290 watt hour battery, and so that would take it, if it was dead, that would take it approximately 6 hours to fully charge it off the 12 volts. Since it's at 30%, you're probably talking about 4 hours. It may have a curb, taper at the higher charges. I don't know. But basically, this is something you can...
You mean like the Tesla?
Yeah, well, it's lithium ion. All lithium ion, to safely charge it, you need to taper a little bit once it gets close to 100%.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, well, anyway, all I'm saying is that this could easily, you know, the Model X is really nice. You could just
Oh, yeah, that would be totally safe there while we were driving. We just, tuck it out of the way.
And it's very heavy. I mean, it would slide. If you slammed on brakes, it would move. But I'm just saying it's not going to slide.
I haven't picked it up yet. How heavy is it?
It's not that bad. It's not.
Well, I have no problems moving it. It's less than 10 pounds?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Well, this is my... This is my own personal. Can you not see that beside me? Like, I got my MacBook on my phone cell service when the cable modem's out. And I got it on the BALDR, this new charging thing, when the power's out, and it'd just be like I never even lost power.
That's right, my girl. She's not going to go third world on you. She's first world all the way.
That's right. But we plan, like, if we go to a Tesla event, if we went up to the track for something or whatever, we would carry this with us and we would share. So, you know.
Right. Well, the Nexus we have, which is great. It's
except for it.
Watts.
Right, except for it takes up the whole frunk.
Well, yeah, but that if we were going to go somewhere and actually need power all day and more than 300 watts, this only does 300 watts.
Right. This will not run an Instant Pot at a campsite.
That's right.
That's
but
not.
That other one will.
Right.
Probably wouldn't run very long, but it would actually run.
But at least it would run it. Yeah. There's a list of things this thing will and won't do, and thankfully Don understands what those things are, so I don't have to apply my brain cells to it.
So we like this one because it will charge from 12. You can buy a little 12 volt solar panel. It'll charge from that, and it charges from the AC at household current. So basically, really, it only charges off of 12 volts, and anything that can produce 12 volts could technically charge it, assuming it had a cigarette lighter on it.
Yeah. Well, it was a plus that you cannot charge it from the car.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
One battery to another.
One battery to another. That's right.
So we've picked up 18% charge. We've gone up from 30% to 48%. It's only been like a half an hour, it seems, but I didn't time it. And it's still charging at 52 watts. So if it's gonna do some battery management, it hasn't kicked in yet. It hasn't slowed down the charging rate.